Oh, I heard myself clear my throat. That's a bad sign. I shouldn't have closed that. I need the live control panel. I'm gonna put that on auto pass. I'm professional, I swear. And whoops. No. In the meantime. Let's get some tweets out and about this cool event. Let's hit this refresh button and then nothing happened. That's cool. There we go. Anyway, this is it. This is our top 8. Excuse me. Jesus. My voice is seriously shot after yesterday. Remind me not to go this long without drinking. Anyway, we got our top 8. We've got, in the winner's bracket, our matches will be Fluxwave Z versus Kutoshi, and Blue 561 versus Irrelevant John. And in the lower bracket, we've got Platinum Peace, aka Shohosen, versus Mike Fight Night, and Broadhouse versus Aizen John. Debating. Seems like we're trying to figure out who's gonna go first. Seems like it might be Blue versus John. Or we are doing casuals for a bit, so give me enough time to, Jesus, warm up my voice because it's gone. Kutoshi is in the room. I also like that Gravity Penguin and Mike Fight Night both have the fox as their P-card icon. Still trying to figure out what exactly we're doing. We're a real organized ship that we sail the Pound GB Q4A IRC room. Just jam out to Electronica in the Velvet Room for a bit. Okay, looks like we are going to go on ahead with Fluxwave Z versus Kutoshi as our first fight. This is a winner's bracket round 4. The winner will advance to the semifinals to face off against the winner of Blue 561 and oh, no, that's just uncalled for. Do I have the names in the right order? I do. Alright. There's John. Seems like all our combatants have entered the IRC room, or at least representatives of our combatants. Yeah, if I sound quiet, then it's probably on your end. I can pump the game, but I cannot pump me whatsoever. My microphone settings are maxed out. I can bump the game up a little bit if that's needed. Bumps it up about 5-ish%. Okay, I take it back. It seems like we're also switching around and we're doing Blue versus John, Irrelevant John first. Got too many Johns. I said that last time. Or, you know, nobody could be here. I don't know. I thought people were here. I was pretty convinced people were here. Okay, there he is. So, yep. Oh, there's Flux, too. So, we got everyone for our winner's bracket finals actually all set up here. I need to switch the name around because we're doing the other match first. And that is Blue 561 versus Irrelevant John.
Please select your character.
The new Narukami versus the old Narukami.
Lend me your strength.
I got notification about IRC here. See what people are talking to me about. Top 8 winners. Winner moves on to the semifinals. Loser will face the winner of Platinum Peace, aka Shohozen, and Mike Fight Night. And we got this song for round 1. Let's get this party rolling.
I won't lose. Once I put you down, the rest will follow.
Round 1. Fight!
Hear your sentence.
Blue with the first hit, a couple full screen teleports. Narukami using his sword reach to greater effect than Minazuki here. Gold burst from Blue. John's in the corner. Awakening into a furious action combo. And round 1 goes to Blue.
Calm down.
Round 2. Fight!
Catches John with a Zeo, but John responds with one of Minazuki's furious actions. Evasives through and puts himself in the corner. Furious action catches Izanagi, but it's punished by Blue. But John does burst out. Tries to catch him with the Moon Super, but comes up just short.
We're so impossible. Impossible.
And John's just back in the corner. Not a whole lot he can do. Round one, decisively to blue.
A worthwhile victory!
If I'd taken a slightly different path, I could have been you.
We're going to see if John switches it up or what exactly is going to happen here as we move on to the second round. The winner's bracket finals, or winner's bracket quarterfinals, excuse me. Getting way ahead of myself there.
Please select your character.
Here goes. Here I go.
John sticking with Minazuki even, talking. We'll see if this fight turns out any differently.
Let's go. No holds barred. You can't evade this. Are you ready to die?
Round one. Fight!
All out attack starts off the round.
I saw this.
Blue furious actions out of combo.
Do better.
And he's got John in the corner yet again. Burst out by John. Survival knife does the reversal. Bursts out of the all-out attack by Blue. Blue bursts out of the all-out attack. Rather, that was unclear.
You can't evade this.
John seems to have woken up here. Now Blue's the one in the corner, but he is getting himself out. Cross slash puts... Oh my. S-hold super. Round one. Blue turns it around.
Win. Round two. Fight!
Tries to catch him with the all-out attack again. Blue gets out of the way. Faces through the Raging Lion Bee Sting. John Furious actions out of the corner. But Blue does punch the teleport. And this round decisively goes to Blue.
That's a win for me.
Blue advances to the winner's semifinals. Over Irrelevant John.
They're unstoppable!
If I'd taken a slightly different path, I could have been you.
A 2-0. Gotta say, I was not quite expecting that result, but that was quite decisive. Mike Fight Night with the trash talk in the lobby chat. Now it appears that we are going to move into the other winner's bracket match here of Fluxwave Z versus Kutoshi. So it'll be interesting to see. Kutoshi has not had a match on stream quite yet. And then the room got disbanded. That's interesting. Log code maybe not the best thing in the world right now. I don't know. Looks like I'm going to be out of this first round match if you go to twitch.tv versus, twitch.tv/Gravity Penguin. You will be able to watch this match happen without commentary. But as it stands, I'm going to be sitting this one out for a match here. How's everybody doing? In the meantime, I guess I can entertain for a little bit. Just stretch it out. I'm doing hand gestures that you can't see. Let's mess around with this. Oops. Meantime, I guess, if you give me a second here, take a look at this bracket. Add window capture, sub-region. Whoa, that's big. So here's a look at our brackets. I cannot look at this and the game at the same time, or in OBS at the same time, so that's a bit of a bummer. There's our upper bracket match. You can see Fluxwave Z and Katochi, which is happening right now, and Blue has advanced over Irrelevant John into the semifinals. If I scroll over to the losers bracket, there we go, we can see it. Got some upcoming matches between Shohosen, aka Platinum Peace, and Mike Fight Night. Winner of that will face Irrelevant John, and Broadhouse and Aizen John. Winner of which will face the loser of the match that is currently being played. An invite? Not yet. Anyway, I can get rid of that now. I'm just gonna delete that because it's messing up my OBS for some reason. Why are you being a jerk? There we go. Whoops. Didn't mean to actually answer that Skype call. Also, in the meantime, we're just gonna put that on Do Not Disturb. appears that the winner of that match was Fluxwave Z. And I'm being invited back into the room here. To hear my awesome menu music. Alright, and they're off. This got uncentered, it seems.
Please select your character.
Your heart is mine.
Alright, here goes.
Appears that Flux is playing the Shadow Yukari, and Kutochi is Junpei. My apologies for the interruption, but here we are into match 2 of this fight.
Let me have something, okay?
Give everything I got.
Round 1. Fight!
Makes me kind of move.
Wild 5A for the first attack from Kutochi. Flux fierce actions out of some combo pressure. Incoming Trismegistus gets a break off on Shadow Yukari's Isis. And a half Persona cards. Some good air combos coming out of Kutochi. Bases were loaded, but the inning has changed. Kutochi grabbing Flux and just sticking him in the corner. Bases loaded again. Flux is Persona broken. And Kutochi does have the life lead. Wild fierce action from Flux. But he does follow up with an air grab. Blocks the all-out attack. One more cancels that into a furious action, which does catch Kutochi. EX Blunt doesn't quite do the job, but the all-out attack will. And round 1 goes to Kutochi.
Momentum into the next.
Round 2. Fight!
Flux trying to keep Kutochi out, but Kutochi persistent. 2 Persona cards broken on Kutochi's side. One more burst. One awesome combo puts Junpei into Victory Cry, and Flux is now in Shadow Rush as well. EX Magarula. I didn't even see where he went for a second. Like, he's got to come down at some point, right? Air grab from Flux. Kutochi is silenced and confused. And round 2 goes to Flux.
Final!
Final round here. Kutochi is still in Victory Cry mode and confused. Jump B. Turns a bit of tables. Incoming Trismegistus. Sets up a nice combo. Clean hits. Grab from Kutochi. Nice clean bunt. Gets one more canceled. Flux on very low life, and Kutochi not having taken a hit. Shadow Rush from Flux does catch Kutochi in the EX Megarudine. But the incoming dive pick actually catches Shadow Yukari's Isis. Doesn't quite get the unblockable bomb setup. And the sliding dive gives Kutoshi round 2. Match 2. Series is tied up.
Congrats! Player 2 wins!
If you want a rematch, I'll accept whenever. We can even make it a baseball match if you want.
As we move on into match 3, I need to set myself to auto pass. Whoops! That's my bad.
Please select your character.
2 outs and the base is loaded. I'm up to bat.
Flux switching to Shadow Akihiko. Haven't really seen a whole lot of Akihiko out of Flux since that very first Persona 4 Arena tournament.
The hero is here.
Round 1. Fight!
Final round. Winner moves on to face blue in winner's semifinals. Loser knocked down the lower bracket. Quick burst out from Kutoshi. Bases loaded, and now they're not due to the 3 outs. All out from Flux. Kutoshi is in the corner. Shadow Rush mode. This might take him out. But he drops the 3rd Cyclone Uppercut. Kutoshi is awakened. Just misses the Awakening Super. Words. And 2 quick 5As. Give round 1 to Flux.
Round 2. Fight!
Persona.
Whiff grab. But Kutoshi does Furious Action out of the Kill Rush.
Persona. Whoa. Persona.
Burst out from Kutoshi.
Good.
Good jump Bs coming out from Flux. Kutoshi does manage to block. Runs into Flux's Furious Action. Furious Action of Kutoshi clears out some space. Home run. 2 runs away from Victory Cry. Just on the edge of that all-out attack. Kutoshi gets caught on Awakening. Kutoshi loses. He is knocked down to loser's bracket. Shadow Rush from Flux. There's 1 more canceled out of. Kutoshi on very low life. Excellent blocking job from Kutoshi. But the Furious Action reversal into the slide. And goodbye, Junpei. Flux Wave Z advances to the winners semifinals.
I want more. Let me keep fighting. I'll crush you until there's nothing left.
Looks like we're going to try to get through some lower bracket matches now as well. Technical difficulties may be on the side of Platinum Piece, aka Shohozen. Also, Mike Fight Night is having to step out for a bit, for a second. And we return to this nice state of sitting here waiting for people to show up. Oh, there's Platinum Piece. Oh, and there's Mike Fight Night. Let's get this loser's bracket match underway. Winner faces Irrelevant John. Loser goes home. Kanji versus Kanji. Mike Fight Night. That's his name. Got the Kanji Mirror match just for you, Make Me Mad. Just for you.
You're going down too. Out of my way, punk. You're in my way. You're going down
Insert
too.
joke about Sansui no Hado here. Command grab comes out from Mike Fight Night in this situation. Wild Fierce action. There's the delayed command grab from Shohozen. EX dive bomb. Double Furious action. Shohozen catches Mike Fight Night out of a sweep with a command grab. Mike Fight Night is awakened to this situation. Furious action from Shohozen. Mike responds with a command grab of his own. Bases through the ass whooping Tatsumi style, and Mike's response is an EX command grab super. This is going to be it for Shohozen in round one.
So cute you'll die.
Round two.
Mike Fight Night, Furious actions, both the 2B and the command grab. Does bait out Shohozen does bait out a third one. Command grab goes through Shohozen's all outs. Double Furious action, but Mike Fight Nights does win. And another Furious action. Delayed command grab does catch Shohozen out of his own command grab. And the Furious action puts match one decisively in Mike Fight Night's favor.
That was well done.
Yeah, I won! I want to get home and keep working on my stuffed animal. What, you got a problem with that? I'll show you my manliness.
And more kanji fights. See if Shohozen can do anything in the second fight. Gotta say, Shohozen is one of the big surprises of this tournament. One of the few people who did not play in the original Persona 4 Arena tournaments, as far as I'm aware.
Get out of my way, punk.
Performing significantly well.
You're going down too. Oh, you want?
Beating out some old favorites like MDU. Fierce Action does catch him, as does the Blade Command Grab. Shows him getting caught by mini Command Grabs. Does bait out the Fierce Action. Does catch Mike Fight Night with the Command Grab. Just the vanilla one, not the X. Does bait out the Furious Action. Simultaneous Command Grabs goes the way of Shohozen. Tries the SB, and Mike responds with his own. This ought to do it for Shohozen. There he goes.
So cute you die.
But they might have your
Round two. Shohozen doesn't pull this around. He is eliminated. Command Grab goes through. Shohozen's all out. There's him with another cool attack. Sho does respond with Command Grab. Dive bombs Mike Fight Night out of the all out into the ass whooping. Mike does wisely block the chair. Just out of range of the 5C. Mike jumps the Command Grab, but Command Grabs into Sho's Fierce Action, and the EX Dive Bomb will finish off Shohozen. Shohozen staying alive for another round in this tournament. Immediate Fierce Action from Shohozen. Mike does catch Shohozen out of his all-out. Tries a vanilla grab. Full attack into Dive Bomb, catching Shohozen significantly. Dive Bomb's out of the corner with Furious Action of his own. And the EX Dive Bomb. If it doesn't kill, it's going to put him very low. And it does kill.
This ain't nothing to stare at.
Mike Fight Night advances to round 6 of the loser's bracket. And unfortunately, we must say goodbye to Shohozen.
2 wins.
But what a respectable performance.
Up already? Satisfied with that?
Seems like we're going to try to get the other losers bracket round 5 match over with. Roadhouse versus Aizen John. Where's the bracket? There it is. There's John and there's Brode.
Please select your camera.
You're choosing me?
There's John bringing out the Marie and Brode bringing out the Teddy.
Let's go.
His Majesty from the TV Kingdom!
Round
It's Marie versus Teddy matchup.
Get the first strike in, okay? Bear passing on top!
Come, Kaguya.
Playing a really good evasive game. Road is. Does catch John with the bat.
Persona!
Persona.
Bursts out by Broad.
Come out!
Jumps onto the cloud. I thought he was going to clear it.
Wide open.
John picks up the SP Soda. Broad jumping into the cloud yet again. Tries to auto combo. All out from John. Does manage to catch John with one hit of a jump A. Grab from Broad.
Kind of a lead, but you can still win.
Broad on very low life. But still in this. Jump C. Broad barely catches John with the sweet spot of his bat. Incoming Mystery Food X. Broad just barely jumps over. Jump A. Really wrecking John there. Bursts out. Uses to jump C over. Very low time left. But round one does go to John.
married.
So I adjust my headset here. Two clouds come out of Marie's bag.
Wide open. Wide open.
Baseball bat. John just leaps into the balloon bomb there. Although one real long combo gets reset, bursts out by John, or by Broad even. Broad's fierce action connects. John is enraged and is unable to block. Tries the all out, gets punished for it. All out attack, and round one goes to John.
That was crazy. But
Congrats! What a shocking finish!
my town that I spent time with everyone in. Who is it that's trying to destroy it?
Move on to match two.
Please select your
You're
character.
choosing me?
Let's do our very best!
Color selection, very important. John does win this. He will advance to face off against Kutochi, I believe, in the lower brackets. Yes, Kutochi in the lower bracket. If Broad wins, we're taking this to a game three.
Whoa! I can't believe this.
I'm a
Stupid jerk, I
VIP,
hate
so
you!
I decided to show up late.
Round one. Fight!
Here comes a heavy dog.
There's immediate all-out attack, but does get punished for it.
It's down.
That really hurt.
Broad not really blocking low.
Persona.
Broad in the corner. Bases out. Spawns with the auto combo. Bursts out by Broad. Trying to keep John in the corner, it seems, but he jump sees out
Still win.
and clears it. Catches Marie out of the bag move. All out attack does connect that time. Into a jump B. Broad is awakened. Broad connects with the Furious Action. Incoming Teddy Circus gets jumped over. Broad just jumps into the jump C twice. Catches John with the bear screw. But John does take round one.
I've already won this.
Round 2. Fight.
Whoa, just a little bit of lag there. Both players full life. Broad pulls out some TVs.
Ready for this?
Evasives through John's all out. The wall bounce auto combo. Broad, but all that succeeded in doing was put him in the corner.
Here it comes.
Tries to Furious Action the all out, but bursts out instead. Crazy shock noises coming from Broad. And the card super. Broad tries to Furious Action, but does get punished for it. And with that, John advances and Broadhouse, second elimination of the day, down to 6 players in this tournament.
Congrats! An easy 2 wins.
My town that I spent time with everyone in. Who is it that's trying to destroy it?
Trying to figure out who is next. The only person we don't have currently in the room that's still in the tournament is Blue. So we may be continuing with A's and John's path through the loser's bracket with A's and John versus Kutochi.
Please select your character.
A's and John breaking out the Shadow Naoto. Again, I kind of question this decision, but I'm not the pro here. That's not centered at all. That's better.
Let's play fair and square. How boys? I'll eliminate you.
Trying to think, I don't think these two people have played, although Tarak was another very strong Junpei who got eliminated early. Aerial double fangs. Tries to get Trismegistus in, but gets caught by the last shot for his troubles. There's the Trismegistus combos. Auto combo. Catches Shadow Naoto with the bat. Gets rid of the traps. Gets rid of the trap. Jump C. Shadow Rush mode. This is going to be bad for Kutochi. We got 1 EX Super. We got 2 EX Supers. No more fake counters. We got a third EX Super. Kutoshi now awakened and very low life, silenced and feared. Tries to slide through traps, doesn't quite get it. Kutoshi on very low life, EX slide. Runs wide. Azenjon just shy of the punish on that. Kutoshi playing the Trismegistus game and then runs face first into a trap.
Naoto. Round 2. Fight.
You're good. Persona.
Fierce action. Kutoshi does get out of the corner. Just shy of the air grab from John. I think maybe he thought he was going to get the auto combo into the trap, but it was just short. Evasives through, but gets caught by the shots for his trouble. Furious action from Kutoshi. Baits out the DP. And furious action. Baits out another DP.
Really?
Whiffs on the grab. Now Azenjon in the corner. Kutoshi. Azenjon raids the wrong way! And round 2 goes to Kutoshi.
Finally.
I think maybe he thought he was going to evasive. Victory cry at the beginning of the round. All out attack gets safetied out of. But Kutoshi does block the double fang shots. It's caught by that furious action. Slide life lead to John. Burst out by Kutoshi. Mudo not quite on target. All out attack. Furious action. Breaks up the slide. Jump C. Kutoshi is awakened. Just short of the grab. Gets punished for it. One more cancel. Kutoshi with 0 fate counters. This could be real bad. Sweep. There's the grab. Round 1 goes to Kutoshi. Or round 1 goes to Azenjon even. I can talk.
Player 2 wins.
Oh, you were such idiots compared to me. That's what you get for not taking me seriously.
See what'll happen in round 2.
Please select your character.
I'll do this.
Still Junpei and still Shadow Naoto. After this round, I will in fact go and get a drink, because I can feel my throat starting to just disappear.
Guess I gotta do this. Very well. Come.
Round 1. Fight.
Persona.
Trismegistus.
No. Samurai swing. Samurai swing.
And just catch John with the jump B. Lots of runners on the board, but 2 outs, and they're gone. Still got 6 runs out of that deal, though. Burst out by Kutochi. Catch him with a home run. Kutoshi is now in victory cry. This round seems to be decisively in Kutoshi's favor. Fierce action from John. Wild fierce action gets punished. Shadow rush mode, this could be bad. John drops the combo and the EX aim goes wide, or short rather. All out attack just decimates the rest of Ace and John's life.
I don't want to end it like this.
Round 2. Fight.
You're on a roll. Keep going.
Jump B.
Surprise swing. Hit it. Take this. No.
Fierce action from John. That time the EX aim does connect in the way that he intended it to. Trismegistus breaks the traps. Nice air combo from John, but gets jump beat in the face for his trouble. EX slide gets slightly punished. Safety. Grab from John. Misses the follow-up, but he is in Shadow Rush mode. And just drops the anti-Shadow shot out of Shadow Rush. Lots of things are happening, lots of quickly. Gold burst from Kutochi. The safety does not save Ace and John from the EX slide. And round 2 goes to Kutochi. Taking this to a game 3.
Player 1 is the winner.
No one can beat me when it comes to how fast you can bring him back.
That's vaguely sexual. Game 3. Winner of this match advances on to the losers semifinals. Or excuse me, the losers quarterfinals. And the loser goes home. John breaking out the Labras for the 2nd time in this tournament. See how Kutochi is equipped to deal with this.
The hero is here.
I'm gonna go for home run swings too.
Round 1. Fight.
Tries to catch him with the slide, but John responds with some jump Bs. Nice blocking from Kutochi. One more burst. Blue burst out from Kutochi, blue burst out from John, which Kutochi jumps into. 5 runs on the board, with all the bases loaded. Making short work of. Furious actions out of the guillotine axe. Clashing 5As, but John with the current momentum. Junpei Kutochi is awakened. Kutochi with the whiff grab. One more cancel from John, but it's dropped. EX slide. Wild super. Wild super in response. Incoming combo from Kutochi. Both players with very low life. One hit from John or one combo from Kutochi will pretty much take care of this. Kutoshi blocking like a man possessed, but the crouching A
Wanna beat?
takes him out for round one. We move on to round two.
Give it up.
Burst out from Kutoshi. Good Trismegistus combos. Baits out the Furious Action. Burst out from John. Kutoshi gets caught with the crouching B. And Kutoshi is awakened. Kutoshi in the corner. This might be it. One more cancel. But he does drop it. Home run swing from Kutoshi. But the instant response of the Weaver's Dart takes Kutoshi out of the tournament. John advances. Hard-fought match.
Player 2 wins!
Baseball seems like fun. You should teach me sometime.
I've screwed up the bracket page somehow. That's always nice. We're down to our final five. And I'm going to go get a drink real fast. Seems like our next fight is going to be Irrelevant John versus Mike Fight Night. As I open up this nice, refreshing beverage.
Please select your capture.
Okay, you guys. Actually, wait.
I'll crush the life out of
Oops, typing.
you. Alright, here goes.
Irrelevant John is Junpei against Mike Fight Night's Kanji. As I drink this.
Let's get the ball rolling. A one-on-one fight, huh? Well, bring it
Not
on.
entirely sure what John was doing playing Junpei here. Catches Mike Fight Night with the all-out attack. Bursts out from John. John with the life lead. Is this John's secret weapon? Is he busting out the Junpei? Grab. Furious action from Mike Fight Night. Catches him in the jumpy and the slide. Tries to furious action through Kanji's SP Super, Command Grab Super, which was SB, and the Zeo. John barely survived the SP Super, but the Zeo finishes him off. All-out attack from John. EX bunt. John blocking the all-out attacks from Mike Fight Night. It's caught with a dive bomb. Tries to slide in. Furious actions into Mike Fight Night's own furious action. Gold burst out from John. John awakened and with very low life. 6 runs and a runner on first. Furious action connects.
You're way in the lead. Finish him off.
You ain't bad.
Wild Super, just one more canceled.
That's nothing.
Hurry and
You
catch
ain't bad.
Furious action into the Ash Whip and Tatsumi style. Gives Mike Fight Night
You looking at?
1 round up in this incredibly bizarre matchup.
A worthwhile victory.
That was close. Underestimated him because of his looks and almost ended up going down.
You did not almost end up going down at any point in that, Kanji.
Please select your captain.
Relevant John with the odd character picks. If he goes through with this. Waiting the timer out.
Let's begin.
Now Relevant John has selected Naoto. Is he looking for period? Yes, he is! I think John maybe has lost it just a little bit. John's response to the IRC is fuck kanji, apparently.
I dislike using force, but
Round 1. Fight.
Nothing.
Really? Breakthrough! Can you handle
All out attack.
persona.
Go!
Furious action from Mike Fight Night.
This way!
What's up?
Breakthrough!
All out attack connects again.
Persona.
Ready?
Take this.
Relevant or Mike Fight Night is silenced, and then EX dive bombs into a trap.
Danger. Negative penalty.
Relevant John in negative penalty.
Freeze!
Steady.
Time to move!
Relevant John shooting Mike Fight Night in the face.
Freeze! Time to move!
Hurry and catch up. Go on the attack. You've been shocked. Now you can't move.
John gets hit by a single Dio
This way! I want
and the 5C.
Really? Breakthrough! Can you handle
All out attack gets burst out of by Mike Fight Night, and the EX dive bomb will put Relevant John into Awakening. More cancel doesn't really do anything. Auto combo, Mike Fight Night barely lives through. Mike Fight Night on very low life.
breakthrough?
Round 1 goes to Relevant John.
Idiots.
Naoto.
Close, but you managed to win.
Round 2. Fight.
Mike Fight Night catching John with the 2B. I don't know what's happening. Cruel attacks through all 3 traps. All 3 traps. Grab out from John.
I won't pop!
Gets cruel attacked in the face.
Freeze!
Managed to get out of the auto combo.
Pull it back!
Holding up Mike Fight Night with an empty gun.
Time to move!
Persona.
Really? Breakthrough!
Both even now.
Mike Fight Night command grabs through the all-out attack.
You won't fall this side.
John is awakened.
Assumed as much.
The hell? What the?
This is it! Ready?
Auto combo from John.
Freeze! Time to move! Ouch!
1 bullet left.
Freeze!
You ain't bad.
Time to move! Really?
Life lead is still with Mike Fight Night.
I won't
Tries to shoot Takumi Kazuchi out of Primal Charge. That just doesn't work. There's action from John.
Oh, here goes!
You're done.
Mike Fight Night catches Irrelevant John out of raid with the EX dive bomb. And round 2 goes to Mike Fight Night.
Whining.
Final.
Primal Force. Catches John with the command grab. That's half life gone already. Tries to all-out attack, but gets 5 seed for his trouble. John in Awakening. Furious action from Mike Fight Night. Evasive through the raid. Needs to watch out for the turnaround kick, which he does. Gold burst out from John. Auto combo. John on very low life. Has enough life for the has enough SP for the instant kill if he wants to try for it. Mike Fight Night EX dive bombing into traps. Jump B. Mike Fight Irrelevant John. Pixel of life left. Gets furious actioned. And in what might be the weirdest match of the tournament, Mike Fight Night advances over Irrelevant John, who seems to have gone a little crazy.
The excitement of the battle still lingers.
Hey, I didn't hurt you too much, did I?
As we move on through the tournament, we're down to our final 4. We're at the end of both brackets. We got the final 2 people in the winner's bracket and the final 2 people in losers. It's down between Fluxwave Z and Blue 561 in the upper bracket, and Mike Fight Night and Azen John in the lower. Seems like the demand is for Mike Fight Night and Azen John. As we move on to the losers round 7.
Select your cap.
All right, let's do this.
You're choosing me?
Mike Fight Night versus Azen John XX.
I'm feeling up for this. Let's go.
Out of my way, punk. You're in my way. You're going down too.
Round 1.
And they're off. Primal Force catches John.
Persona.
The jump sees. Mike Fight Night does time the command grab through it. Fierce action from John. While the command grab gets punished. Jump sees. Corner pressure seems to... Good response to Marie's corner pressure for Kanji seems to be command grab C. Wild super and wild furious action from John. Wild fierce action from Mike Fight Night that time. But the second one does connect into the super. And round 1 rather quickly goes the way of Mike Fight Night.
Round 2. Fight.
Air grab swings wild. All out attack from Azen John with the blowback.
This might hurt.
Command grabs through the projectiles. But Mike Fight Night in the corner. Delayed command grab manages to catch Marie out of pulling an item out of her bag. First hit on Mike Fight Night. Various actions out by John. Gets EX dive bombs. Burst out by John. Life lead has reversed. And another EX dive bomb. puts the finish on Aizen John quite convincingly. I did that the wrong way. Mike Fight Night won that round. I just got done saying Mike Fight Night won.
Giving up already? You satisfied with that?
Got a bunch of... Aizen John has proven to have about 3 great characters in his pocket. We're going to see a return to the Labrys. John does seem to go for the Labrys when he's put in a corner like this. When he's down 1 match in the thing. And he does in fact go for the Labrys. The multicolored persona. Or not. Also, as a heads up, I should mention that if you are watching this stream, stick around after the end, especially if you're a competitor in the tournament. There'll be a surprise at the end of the tournament, I can tell you that.
Let's end this quick.
Get out of my way, punk.
I realized I should have said that at the beginning, at the top, and not just randomly here, but hey! I'm a professional. Anyway, round 2 has started. Aizen John breaking out the Labrys. He's got him out of many being down 1 matches in the tournament so far. If I can talk.
Put an end to this.
Mike Fight Night seems ill-prepared for what John's Labrys is bringing to the table. 2 furious actions and a burst later, his EX dive bomb gets greeted with a furious action.
I'm seriously gonna beat you.
Winning makes me...
And round 1 decisively goes the way of Aizen John.
Get me.
Let your beat.
Get me.
Aizen John running Mike Fight Night up and down the screen. Comes the combo from Mike Fight Night though. See what he follows up with. Nothing. Fierce action gets punched by grab. Into the 2B in the air grab. Dive bomb gets greeted with another fierce action. Both fighters awaken. Burst out by Mike Fight Night. Managed to get over the furious action. Lots of one more canceling happening. But Aizen John ending up the victor in a round almost as decisive as that first one.
This is why you should have thrown in the...
Congrats! What a shocking finish!
You gotta fight again? After what happened just the other day? Well, at least this time I got friends on my side.
We move on to round 3. Both of these players really have proven that when they're down, they have things up their sleeves that are really unexpected. The winner's bracket round 3 match between Mike Fight Night and Fluxwave Z, with the where Mike Fight Night broke out a Ken, which he is totally breaking out again. It seems like both of these players really want to continue in this tournament. Mike Fight Night breaking out the Ken to Aizen John's previously broken out Labrys. Be interesting to see who moves on and who gets eliminated.
I still have to fight some more? Interesting. Let's do this.
Round 1. Fight!
Good, Damon. We'll go easy on you.
Incoming Koromaru. The jump B catches both of them. Mike Fight Night in the corner. Koromaru with very low life tries fierce action out, gets punished. Mike Fight Night awakened. Koromaru has returned, but gets fierce action in the face. One more burst by John. That round seemed quite decisive in terms of Ace and John. Here comes some more Crazy Ken combos from Mike Fight Night. He does get furious action for his trouble. Those players jumping over each other. Air combo gets dropped from Ace and John. Ground combo from Mike into the air combo. Fierce action out, but Mike Fight Night does burst. Mike Fight Night in Awakening. If he loses this round, he is eliminated. Into the super. Mike Fight Night's Ken not nearly as imposing against Ace and John's Labras. And with that, Ace and John is the winner of the losers bracket.
An animal using a persona? No, I've seen it all. And your owner's strong too.
Ace and John moves on, and he will fight the loser of the winners bracket semifinals between Fluxwave Z and Blue 561. Let's see, that'd be Fluxwave Z versus Blue 561. Yep, he's won 9 times. Seems like there's gonna be a slight delay. No, I do not have any impersonations. I don't even know who those people are, Moses Pippi. Seems like we're gonna do quick casual here. Let me pop that back up there.
Please select your character.
Looks like it's my turn.
Me?
I also don't know who that is, Rob.
I will show you my dance.
All right, bring it on.
Round 1. Fight.
Tie for 16th place Gravity Penguin against, I believe it is a tie for 8th Kutochi.
Easy now. Good. Persona.
This is a 30, you missed.
Yikes.
Dia from Gravity Penguin.
Defense.
Grab from Gravity Penguin. Blocks the all out. Bursts out from Kutoshi. Gravity Penguin trying to keep Kutoshi on the other side of the screen. Kutoshi with no one on the board. Gravity Penguin doing an excellent job of ensuring Junpei will not score any runs. He's gotten 2 walks so far. Bursts out. All out attack, catches Kutoshi. Air combos. Fakes him out with the super into the one more cancel. That was clever, if not incredibly expensive. And Trismegistus takes out Gravity Penguin with 4 seconds left on the clock.
Round 2.
There's some of the home run super. Actually, people in the chat are bringing up a good point. Give me a second here. I actually have the bracket for the first Persona 4 Arena tournament. 56 people participated in the first Persona 4 Arena tournament, which then quickly fell off to 28, then 27, then 19.
Final.
So I knock things over on my desk. In the meantime, while I look that up, apparently Gravity Penguin took out a round on Kutoshi. Gravity Penguin's life doing a very bad job of staying inside of Gravity Penguin. Kutoshi commanding this round. Blocks the furious action, but bursts out by Gravity Penguin. Let's take a look at that first bracket for Persona 4 Arena. Oh, that'll be funny. Started the whole thing where I can't win more than 2 rounds in a tournament. Also, if I recall correctly, Make Me Mad doing a very decent run on the tables there, taking out top 8 Roadhouse, top 16 Gravity Penguin in this tournament, or before being taken out by top 16 Gravity Penguin. And then in the lower brackets, if I can find him, took out YI Orange and Grim 2 before being taken out by Kutoshi. Cervanti doing quite a run on the lower bracket that tournament as well.
Please select your character.
Alright, here goes.
It's like Seraph has shown up to the casual room to fight against Kutochi, but after this we are going to go back to the regular tournament.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Round 1. Fight!
Here Good.
Ready for this?
Good. Yikes. Good. Persona.
Air combos from Kutochi.
It's down?
Defense.
Stop it! What? Stop it!
Whoa.
Ow! Stop! No! Stop it!
All right.
Kutochi in victory cry.
It's time to bid farewell.
Blocks the wild card super.
My head.
Come on, you're making me walk.
Can't let
Round 2. Fight!
Good. Yikes.
Bye-bye.
Good.
Come, really
Good. No way.
Come.
Easy now. Much respect.
Stop it! This is really hurt. Still.
No way.
It's down? No.
Good.
No.
Defense.
No.
Persona.
That really hurts. I failed.
Whoa. No way.
Stop it, please.
Defense.
No.
Crystal
Stop
clear.
it. For real. That really hurts. Come.
Down, huh?
Persona.
Persona.
Come, Kaguya. For real?
Where? Crystal clear.
For real.
Burn him to fire. My battle has just begun.
Jump pad. Congrats! Player 2 wins!
No one can beat me when it comes to how fast you can swing a bat.
Seems like we're gonna get things back underway with this winners bracket semifinal, or winners bracket final, which is the overall semifinals. That's the wrong thing to turn off. Between Fluxwave Z and Blue. Did I get rid of the thing I'd opened? I guess I did. Weird.
Please select your character.
Here I go.
Let's begin.
Flux breaking out the Shadow Rize. Up against Blue's U. I believe this is the first Rize we've had in the tournament. Is this centered? I think it's centered. Yeah.
I won't lose.
Round 1. Fight!
And they're off.
Not bad.
Burst out by Blue to start the match. Seems a bit premature. Furious action. Blue identified. Furious actions through the all-out. This seems to be the Blue turning it around a bit. Mixing up Flux, putting him in the other corner. All out from Flux. Doesn't really get followed up with, but he does go into Shadow Rush. Furious actions the slide. And incoming rhythm game. Flux apparently incredibly good at rhythm games. Channeling his inner Samba de Amigo. For max damage, and down goes Blue round one.
Round 2. Fight.
All out attack. Fierce action from Blue, or from Flux. Gold burst by Blue. All out attack. Dive kicks to get out of the pressure. Shadow Rush mode. And he's put Blue in the rhythm game again. Oh, Flux actually missed one. F-, round loss. Always missed 2, tournament lost. Always missed 4. And Fluxwave Z takes round 1 from Blue.
Player 1 is the winner.
Well, that wasn't creepy at all. As we move on to round 2, see if Blue can shake this up, or if Flux will advance to the finals. If Blue loses, he will face Aizen John in the lower bracket finals.
Please select your captain.
Now, let's begin.
Someone changing the song to the striptease music, because of course that was probably Flux. See how match 2 will treat our combatants.
Round 1. Fight.
Fierce action from Flux. Blue's identified. Flux has bought the Adachi Navigator. Why am I not surprised? Fierce action gets baited out. Bursts out by Blue. And the fierce action catches him again. Baits out another fierce action. Blue just willingly going into all of Flux's fierce actions. Oh, that really is Flux as a navigator, isn't it? Round 1 goes to Flux. Baits the Furious Action. Baits it again. Shadow Rush mode. Generates a shield. That I don't actually know what it does, but hey. Blue trying to stay out of that rain. Manages to interrupt it. Blue finally baiting out some DPs of his own. Putting Flux in the corner. With the pickup. And no burst from Flux. He's getting in that corner from Blue is a real problem to get out of. And round 2 goes to Blue.
Final.
Blue running into Flux's jumping B. B stings up and over. Seems like Blue's figured out how to do that combo. Flux baiting out a burst and the Furious Action, but Blue manages to get in the air for the to avoid the Rhythm Game Super. Catches the slap though. All out. Blue in very low life is awakened and identified. EX slide, canceling the cross slash, gets Furious Action, and Blue is knocked down to the lower bracket finals. And Flux advances to the grand finals.
Congrats! Awesome! 2 wins!
Now I can fight too. Low resistance going to destroy everything.
Just taking a look at our bracket now. Still down to our final 3. Lower bracket semifinals, Blue versus A's and John.
Please select your character.
I can't lose.
John starting out with Shadow Naoto, and Blue with you. Unsurprising. Ah, nose. You aren't even related to my throat, nose. Why are you being in trouble?
Round 1. Fight!
And they're off. Blue catches a jump A. It's trying to Zeo John out of his traps. Fierce Action twice. Misses with the first one, but catches with the second. Standing sees him out of the slide. Didn't actually know you could do that. Wild Zeodyne gets one more canceled into a Raging Lion, which causes the Zeodyne to connect. Isn't John in the corner? There's the pickup. Fierce Action gets baited and blocked. And round 1 goes to Blue.
Round 2. Fight!
Over here.
John baits the Furious Action. And the Shadow Rush. And we got 1 EX Super. We got 2 EX Supers. Will we get 3? No. But we'll get the Hamon, which he does manage to block. Baits out the Furious Action, but doesn't expect a second one. And not enough SP for an instant kill. Furious Action doesn't do anything with it. John in the corner. Furious Action's out of the pickup. Guard break. Or guard cancel, rather, I believe is the name of that. Like, never happens when I... Sweep. No bullets for the follow-up. That's a problem. Burst out by blue. Life lead technically to Ace and John, but that Furious Action did even it up. And the Zeo catches John. Round 1 goes to blue.
I'm sorry.
Congrats! That was well done!
Seems I've won.
So we move on to round 2. Maybe, I may be a little crazy here, but I'm predicting that we're going to see Ace and John switch to Labras. It's a bit of a crazy idea here. One of these people will be going home after this match, and the winner will face off against Fluxwave Z in the finals. Both people, ones Flux has taken out in order to get to the winner's bracket, or in order to get to the grand finals. And like I said, John switching to the Labras. Both characters devastating in a corner, so I imagine there's going to be a lot of that.
I still have to fight some more?
Persona.
Round 1. Fight!
Early burst by blue. Into the air combo. Blue catches John with a Zeo. And the sweep. Looks like John's the one in the corner. Blue tries to jump over the Furious Action, but doesn't quite make it. Blocks the spike. Whiffs the pickup super. And gets Furious Action for his trouble. Blue in Awakening. And one more cancel.
Wanna beat?
Round 1 goes to John.
It'd be great if we won this round too. Give it up.
Slide gets punished by John. Base out of Furious Action. One more burst. Into a super. This is going to kill. And John takes round 2. Round 2, not 2 points. Tying up the series.
No wonder you're their leader. You got skills. But we ain't gonna fall behind neither.
20 seconds on that second round. And we're taking it to round 3. Winner faces Flux again. Loser goes home. Still with 3rd place, and I believe I don't have the topic up.
Lend me your strength.
Winner of this match with a chance at the grand prize. Loser goes home with... As I pull up this forum topic as quickly as I possibly can. Choice of Amazon gift card / PayPal / US dollars. From friend of Pound GBP4A IRC channel, Infinite Spark.
Let's end this quick.
Now let's get to it.
Round one.
That
Fight!
is the beginning, the most important part.
Both players spacing each other out, but Wild Zeo from blue. John responds with a jump B. Bursts out by blue.
Over here. That. Maybe we can win this easily. Watch. Stretch, string. Ow!
Catches John with the furious action.
Izunagi.
And a fierce action of John's own doesn't quite connect. But that one does. Blue with very low life in the red axe. One more burst into the axe super, and that's going to be it for round one.
No way.
Round two. Fight!
Over here.
Blue tries for the air grab. Gets jump beat for the second attempt. 2A hit stun on a counter is no joke.
Watch your feet. What? That was close.
Blue blocks the sweep. Blue is awakened. But John just seems to be running over him. Cross slash, but John furious actions through it. Blue on very low life. Zeo outranges the chain knuckle. Blue's got less than a minute to turn this around, and the jump persona attack will eliminate Blue from this tournament. He goes home in third place, and our grand final is decided. I'm totally shocked by this outcome, but it just so happens to be Fluxwave Z versus Aizen John. Just like the grand finals of the second original Persona 4 Arena tournament, the third original Persona 4 Arena tournament, but not the second one. The second one did not go that way. Second one, or the fourth one rather. Second and third, Flux and John were first and second. Third one, or fourth one, Flux won, MDU was second, and John was third.
Please select your character.
I'll do this. It's time for your execution.
Looks like we've probably got Aizen John as the Shadow Naoto and Fluxwave Z as the Shadow Mitsuru. Clearly picking these characters just to annoy me. Now the grand finals are best 3 out of 5 as opposed to best 2 out of 3.
Round one. Fight!
Punishes the Kudroy. I don't know. Charge move. That one. I can't speak French. I'm not even going to try anymore. Nice blocking out of Aizen John. Flux jumping into traps. Shadow Rush mode from John. And there's one super. No fate counters. And there's another super. And a third. Flux switches block too early, and it costs him his life. Auto combo from John. John has almost rebuilt his Shadow Rush meter. Flux still sitting at 100. John maybe trying to cross up Flux with the traps. Blocks the Furious Action. John in Shadow Rush. Blight kind of screws up his combo there. Into the raid. Gets punished by an all-out attack from Flux. There's the all-out rush. Baits out a Furious Action into a super. Not entirely sure why Flux is grabbing so much. He's probably trying to do an EX super and failing. John blocks an all-out. Furious Action from Flux. It's jump aid in the face multiple times for his trouble.
One more good hit will do it.
Flux with the cross-ups. And round 2 goes to Flux.
Resistance paid off.
Final.
All-out attack gets blocked and punished. But Flux responds with a Furious Action. Air combo from John. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but again, these are Shadow characters. All-out attack. Blocks the anti-Shadow Shot beta. Flux catches John with a whip. Bases through the charge. Manages the Furious Action to avoid the traps and catches a hit on John as well. John with the life lead, Flux with no fake counters. Blocking out of Flux. Bases through the anti-Shadow Shot beta portion of the EX Super. All-out attack. Into the Shadow Rush mode in the corner. Punishes the Whiff Super with the raid. Critical shoot does connect that time. Combo in the corner. And Aizen John takes round 1. Round 1. This is only the first fight. This is 3 out of 5. And if John does win, then the brackets does get reset.
3 wins.
How miserable. Have you learned your lesson on who your superior is?
Please select your captain.
Both people sticking with Shadow Naoto and Shadow Mitsuru, respectively. I definitely don't want to crawl under my desk right now, but hey. John says this is stressful.
Round 1.
I don't want either of us to hurt.
Tsuru's Ice Wave move comes up just short of the full screen Aizen John. John fishing for shots. Auto combo from Flux.
Opponent's pretty good too.
Fierce action from Flux. Life seems just about similar. Shadow Rush from John. 1 EX Super. 2 EX Supers. And 3 EX Supers. Life lead decisively in John's favor, and Flux without any fate counters. Furious action. All out does take John out of the air. 9 seconds left. John pulls out a round.
Round two. Fight.
Flux evasiving around John here. Aerial double fangs. Slight life lead to John. But he gets a furious action in the face. And then air dashes into Mitsuru's Arnesia attack. Fierce action from Flux into the charge. Flux now with the life lead. Shadow Rush from Flux gets furious actions. John using the anti-Shadow Shot Alpha to break some of Mitsuru's Bufudan charges. If EX aims through the EX Bufudan of Flux. Jumps into the Marin Karen. Grab from John. Into anti-Shadow Shot Alpha. Flux jumpies right into a trap. No fake counters. Trap laid Flux's feet. John does miss the follow-up. Furious action may have cost him. And round 2 goes to John as well. John succeeds in winning one more round. The brackets are reset. And Flux, proud man that he is, certainly won't want that to happen. We're going to see Flux break out any more secret characters here. Or is that just going to wait for the bracket to be reset? Is this the long con? Is Flux building John's confidence here?
Please select your character.
And there we go, Flux switching to Adachi. Seems like it was the long con, but not quite as long as I was anticipating it to be. I can't wait to see Flux's PSR.
Sorry, but I don't play nice.
Round one. Fight.
7:45.
Something like
I honestly don't know enough about Adachi's moves to talk too much about what's happening here, but Flux is keeping up some relentless pressure on John. Furious action from John. Furious action from Flux. And John goes down.
Round two. Fight.
I'll play with you.
Furious action.
I'll play with you. Disappear. Disappear. Something like
Flux whiffs with Adachi's Furious action. Doesn't seem to matter too much. Furious action into safety from John. Shadow Rush. One more cancels. Furious action into a Zeodine. It's guard broken. Or guard canceled. I need to stop saying guard broken. That's not what it's called. The jump cross up. Just barely drops that combo. And this third match, Flux has taken the gloves off.
Congrats! A worthwhile victory!
Thanks for throwing that match for me. Oh, are you really that weak? Loser.
Round 4 of this preliminary winners bracket grand finals bracket. John just needs to take one round off Flux and the bracket gets reset. But Flux is locked into Adachi. John switching to Labras. Sitting on the stage select here for a bit. I wonder if I dropped again. Nope. Okay. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Seem like both players bringing out their big guns here.
Let's end this quick.
Is it okay if I finish this quick?
Round one. Fight.
Come on!
Sweep takes Flux off for the first hit.
Hey, hey!
Furious action. Zeodine.
Come on! How about this?
John responds with a Furious action. Burst out by John. Flux, low life. Gatsu Izanagi is broken.
Is that your
Flux on very low life. Furious action. And the jump B catches Flux.
I'm seriously gonna beat too.
Round 1 goes to John. Another one in the bracket does get reset. But Flux not taking it lying down.
attention, please?
Megadol on grab. John in the corner. Baits the Furious action. John back in the corner. John in Awakening, Guillotine Axe to try to alleviate some pressure. Now Flux is in the corner. Wheel Weaver's Art. Odd attack from John. Into another Weaver's Art. Flux is awakened. One more cancel from John. Wild Super tries to get him out, but he gets punished for it. One more burst from John. Another Super. But it did what it needed to do. Flux is out of the corner. John on very low life. Flux on slightly more. But he whiffs the Furious Action, and the bracket gets reset. We're back to 0-0. John taking three rounds from Flux.
I'll play with you whenever you want.
So let's see how this goes. Got another 3 matches at least.
What a pain in the ass.
No messing around in this final matchup. Both players going straight into Adachi and Labris.
Get in my way. The gloves come off.
I don't want to do this.
Round 1. Fight!
Flux off to a start here.
What's wrong?
Keeping John in the corner. Baits out a Furious Action. Bursts out by John.
Discipline. Something like this?
Furious Action from Flux.
Let's get to work.
John in Awakening. But Flux does whiff a Furious Action. And the Persona attack causes him to be weak to that Super. EX Weaver's Arc gets evaded, and John blocking the Magatsu Izanagi rush. And the sweep takes out John round 1.
Look at you, getting all hot-headed.
Seems like the gloves have come off yet again. Crouching. Flux trying to catch him with a 2B, presumably. Flux bouncing John between Magatsu Izanagi and himself. Knows you need to stop giving me trouble here. Decent combo damage coming out from Flux. Relatively simple moves. John awakened. Flux in the corner. Furious Actions through Labris' Chain Knuckle. John on very low life, but John working through Flux's life at a very decent clip. And the Wild Super is enough to take out John in the first round of the reset bracket.
Your abilities are clear.
Round 1 goes to Flux.
Our little play date is over. Now go home. What a pain in the ass.
Educational discipline.
Sticking with the same characters. As we move into round 2 of this final matchup. I am, in fact, keeping myself hydrated this time. And besides, it's almost over anyway, so it's not quite 5 hours like it was last time. Along with playing. This time I'm just talking.
Ain't my fault if you end up
Do
crying.
you want my attention that much?
Round 1. Fight!
Come on, finish this as soon as you can. Seriously?
Flux off to a start again.
Give it up. Give it up.
Excuse me. But John with the air combos. Nice blocking out of Flux. Baits out of Furious Action and evasives around for a punish. Furious Action from Flux also gets punished. Slight life lead to John. Furious Action.
This has gone on long enough.
Burst out from Flux, puts him in Awakening. But the Bull Super. Round 1 goes to John.
Round 2. Fight!
Dumbass. Go too slow. Go too slow. Here you go.
Couple of evasives out of Flux. Decent blocking.
How about this?
Now Flux running John across the screen. Megadol on grab. Nice combos coming out of Flux. John is awakened. Base out the DP. And the Super takes out John for round 2.
Man, my side.
Final. Fight!
Flux blocks the sweep and the all out with the punish. Now John's the one with the nice blocking. Furious Action goes through the jump B. Flux with some solid blocking. Catches him with the Heat Riser though. And it looks like this round is Flux's as well.
You did great. I'm so proud.
Flux 2 up in this final bracket. One more and he's won.
We've been graced with a magnificent fight!
How does it feel when I beat you? Are you pissed? Miserable? Frustrated? That's what it's like to lose.
That's a little too Flux for my liking in that line. But as we move on to round 3 of this final matchup. See if there'll be yet another surprise character choice, or if it's still going to be Adachi and Labras.
You wanna play with me?
Looks like it totally is sticking with Adachi and Labras. Flux switching to the Joker colors. in round 3. Flux's Adachi keep running roughshod over John, or will John... Has John figured it out and is just... I don't know where I was going with that, but, you know, Crystal.
If you're gonna get in my way, the gloves come off.
I hate looking after brats, you know?
Round 1. Fight!
Make the first move. Take it easy. Give it up.
This is great. How about
Catches John with the sweep. Incoming Zeodine.
cocky one? How about... That's it?
Watch your feet.
How about this?
Good combos coming out of Flux. John already awakening at very low life. Flux hasn't even taken a hit. There's Wild Jump B, but the super manages to catch John out of his all out.
Round 2. Fight!
Burst out by John. John running, Flux running John to the corner. Another perfect match so far for Flux. This is real bad for John. Catches him with the Weaver's Art and the All Out. 58 hit combo. Blocks the super. Gets past the Zeodine. Jumps over the 2B. Gets caught by the Awakening Super. Gold Burst by Flux is wild. Crashes under the Zeodine. Jumps into the Zeodine. Flux almost a negative penalty. And the super. That's not even a super. And the grab from Nagatsu Izanagi means Flux Wave Z is the inaugural champion of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Our little play date is over. Now go home.
And that's it. That's the tournament. But that's not all. Give me a second here and let me set this up. If I can do this quickly. Because, remember when I said in the middle of one of the matches kind of randomly to stick around because there was going to be more stuff. If you give me a second to set up this window capture in OBS. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Window capture. I'm bad at having things set up prior to events. I'm going to raffle off the 2 Persona 4 Blu-ray Persona 4 Endurance Run Blu-rays. 2 of these nice people in this list are going to win them. So let's pick one. Sigma Cloud is winner number 1. And the second one is Dan Persona. You two have won the Giant Bomb Persona 4 Arena Endurance Run on Blu-ray from Mike Fight Night. Congratulations. And that's going to do it for the Giant Bomb Persona 4 Arena Ultimax inaugural launch week tournament. Wow, my voice got all radio there for a second. Hope everyone had a great time. Hope my commentary wasn't that terrible. Hopefully I will be able to talk in class on Monday. And thanks for coming out and having fun. See you guys later.